guys, I think it's finally time. We're gonna do another studio makeover. So I'll give you a little recap of where we're at, and then we'll just jump into it.
I'm not like them, but I can pretend. The sun is gone, but I have a light. The day is done, but I'm having fun.
So I have actually done a few things to the studio space since that video, so we need to update you a little bit. I'll give you another little tour of what you missed so far, and then we'll figure out where we're going. So I got these chairs for Gap. I think I got them for like $40 or something like that. And I think they actually fit the space really well. And I do find myself using them pretty often. Like I like just to sit there, maybe work a little bit on my laptop, or just like stare at the painting and kind of contemplate my life a little bit. Ignore the sewing stuff. That is actually gonna be coming in like the summer recap video that I'm doing. It needs to be put away. And then this chair you also haven't seen. I, again, find myself sitting in it pretty often so that I have a different vantage point and just kind of like can reevaluate the painting as I'm going, take a step back, sit down. And it's just like another spot where I can relax a little bit and not have to worry about painting, or, you know, I can fix my posture. But at the moment, it's very disjointed. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix all that. And then obviously this corner. I hate this corner. Everything about it needs to change. Right now it's basically just like storage for things that I don't really use. So that's what we're gonna tackle first. I think the first step is gonna be going to Home Depot, and we're gonna figure out this corner situation here.
Why can't we feel the same? I know I'll never try again. It's not that it couldn't change.
Oh my God, was that ever frustrating? I kept getting pointed in like different directions. So the only thing I couldn't find was the cinder blocks, and they kept telling me, oh, go to the lumber, turn left. It's literally outside. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. And they had like 4 options. So I went with one that I felt like kind of worked with the vibe. I might end up returning them because they were like $40 as well. But I at least wanted to get something to try, and we'll see how it is. But we're gonna go because I'm sweaty, I'm toasty, and that took way longer than I wanted.
Is it worth it to pretend?
Keys.
I thought it should be easy. Remember how it used to be.
Oh my God. It's actually so hot out. But I think I'm gonna have to take Bueller out. It'll be a short walk, right, Bueller? Right. You tired, Bueller?
Should I try?
No? You got energy? You ready to go home? Okay, let's go. Oh my God, I'm dying. I had to bring these up like 3 flights of stairs. They're a lot heavier than I was expecting. Or I'm just out of shape. These 2 paintings are actually going to the Vancouver gallery. There'll be updates about that in that video that I talked about, that like summer vlog video. So, lots coming. I forgot I had prints. Damn. Let me know if anyone wants prints. Okay, here's the thing. I like the idea of them. I like the concept of them. I don't like the center blocks I got, which I knew was gonna happen. I should have just went to a different store. Rona was like right across the street. So I'm gonna return these and then get those like concrete ones. I just feel like it would look better with the metal and like the overall room. I think the overall concept is there, so I'm still gonna stick with it. We just need it, A, to be taller, and then also just not that color. I don't know, it's just not working. Take two. Now we're going to Rona. I should grab a card. I found them down that way, but I might pick up some of the bricks as well. I think I only need 4 because they're a lot bigger, but I don't want to come back, so I don't know. Yeah, 4 should be fine. That was so much easier. I'm so happy I came to Rona instead of trying to find more at Home Depot. Those are a lot heavier and a lot bigger than the other ones, so I feel like they're gonna work. I just have one more stop to get to, and then we can put it all together. Oh my god, look at my hands. They're like all scratched up from the concrete. Nasty. Anyway, sorry. We're going to Staples, looking for some packaging, and then we're going home. So, thank God it's not as hot as the other day. Otherwise, I would be dripping with sweat. It was all pretty expensive. I might just end up going and ordering it online, or there's like a warehouse store downtown that I'll probably get things from. What I end up needing is like a roll of craft paper to wrap my paintings in so I can package them in a box. And then I also need a box that I can ship things in. And like some kind of padding. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go to Rotblots downtown and grab that stuff, which is annoying, but whatever. This is what we got. The stones are from Rona, and then this plant here is from Home Hardware. So this is a general idea of what I'm kind of trying to achieve. And I think this is working a lot better than the like smaller bricks. I like the height of it. It's actually practical. This side I'm gonna cut down so I can actually use it. My question is the corner. What am I gonna do with that? Now, the reason I actually haven't stained the wood yet is because I'm thinking of painting these like centerpieces here blue so it matches the chairs and it just feels more cohesive. So if I'm doing that, I don't really know how I'm gonna stain the wood. I was originally gonna do like a 2-tone stain. If I do that, it might be too much, but also it might be fun. So like, it's an art studio. I can kind of do whatever I want. So I might end up doing like cobalt primary blue here as well. as like the two-tone stain and then have like a more natural finish. So I'll just show you a photo. It's so hard to describe. But this way it matches both this chair and the other chair that we have here. Either way, we're on the right track. I actually just thought, what if we build it up rather than actually have it a corner shelf? Would that look better? Would that just be more practical? Obviously, it's easier for me. It works. I like it. But I feel like the corner shelf just makes it feel more custom for the space, which I like. Makes it feel less like just slapped together. But I'm gonna leave it like this for now and see if it grows on me, because obviously this would be a lot easier. And obviously when I paint it all, it'll also look more custom and more built for the space. So I don't know. I like the height of this more. I'll say that. We'll see. Fingers crossed. We planned this out in the last video. I feel like I wanted to paint these IKEA shelves because they just felt boring and it felt like it added really nothing to the space. So that's what we're gonna do today. Because it's an IKEA shelf, like one of the Kallax, I think it is, the Kallax cubes. I need to either sand the surface or gesso it. I think I'm just gonna gesso it so I don't have to be as precise with the sanding. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gesso it first, paint over it with acrylic, and then probably put a top coat over it so it doesn't kind of chip off as much. But
the world call you my queen and golden girl, and I talk about you more each day. I see your face, I see your eyes and everything, reflections of what
one side is done. I should say gessoed. I still need to add the red here for like the flames or the border. And then the center ant and swords are going to be like a highlight green. So similar to this, but just a little bit lighter. I'll show you the photos. But it didn't take that long, actually. I'm surprised. And I'm happy with how it turned out, so far at least. So yeah, now I have to do 5 more. Yay.
lights down low. When I'm with you, I wish time would move slow, and I wish you wouldn't go home.
There's so much shit in this cart that I just don't use. And I don't know why I'm keeping it, other than just, it seems like a waste to throw away or give away. Like these I got for school my first year, and I've never used them because they're an acrylic medium. Like what am I gonna do with that? So I think it's time just to like clear everything out and really sift through the things that I don't use.
Grab your hand so you won't go. Dance real close.
so many
with
of
the
these.
lights down low. When I'm
I don't even know what I'm gonna do with
wish time would move slow, and I wish you wouldn't go home. Grab your hand so you won't go. Dance real close with the lights down low. When I'm with you, I wish time would move slow, and I wish you wouldn't go home.
I emptied the cart, and then I also emptied this. This was like just full of miscellaneous stuff. It's so dirty in there, oh my god. But it was just full of like random shit that I clearly never use. So I'm giving away some of it, obviously keeping this stuff. I have a spray gun, which I ended up putting in there. So I'm gonna put hose in there. And then this stuff I'm still trying to deal with. Garbage, a bike pump, and then just like miscellaneous stuff. But it's It's looking a lot less cluttered. Next step after this is going to be figuring out what to do with these things. It's my thesis project, so it's like 2 years old now, and it just takes up so much space. Even though it's like against the wall, it just doesn't look nice. It looks crowded. So I might just end up rolling them up and putting them in one of these tall cupboards. The only problem is rolling them up might damage them. But at this point, honestly, I don't really care that much. It just feels wrong to actually toss them, so. It's been about a week or so, and I've just been sitting with it, kind of cluttered, just in the corner. And I think I like it. I think it'll do for now. I think eventually what I'll do is I'll add like a little tiny additional shelf to make it kind of a corner shelf. But that will come later if I feel like it's necessary. At this point, I feel like it's not. So we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna be painting these sections here with this craft paint from the dollar store because I'm not spending money on expensive paint for that. And it's just gonna be like a little pop color, make it a little fun. And then once I have that done, I can decide if I'm gonna do the two-tone wood stain or if I feel like it's just too much. I'm leaning towards doing it because it'll be fun anyways, so why not? But I want to do it step by step, so we'll see how it goes. I got this flag scarf thing from a family wedding, and I think it's really cute. And it also came with these like pomegranates that have Jordanian almonds inside, which is just like a candied, chalky kind of almond. Hard to describe, but we got 2 of these. One's downstairs, and Bilal doesn't want the other stuff downstairs, so we're gonna keep this upstairs in the studio and find a new home for it.
Guess that I'm just a bit tired. Guess that I'm just a bit tired. Your words give me a fire.
If you haven't watched the Gap episodes, definitely should. These portraitures are actually insane.
Of feeling so small and so quiet. So small and so quiet. As soon as I discovered the earth was round, I can't help but feel like I'm constantly upside down. With my hands I hold a beating heart. I soldered it back in one go and it tore me apart. And the plants, they grow from the music and the art. But the taste of the lemons from my tree is so bitter and tart. Ask me one more time, where can you sleep at night? Guess that I'm just a bit tired. Guess that I'm just a bit tired.
I'm cooking right now. I have to go check on the chicken. Chicken was great. I ended up coming in, staining everything, and just like roughly put it together. This is the idea. I think I'm gonna switch it a little bit. Now we just have to finish off the shelf, the square shelf. I just need to add those like green highlights, and then we can come back to the shelf and finish it off. I think that's it. I think they're done. I'm just gonna spray it with a varnish so I can't like pick it off. And then they're gonna go up on the shelf. They look so good. I'm so happy with them. The shelf is done. It's painted, it's stained, it's set up the way I like it. I actually ended up really liking this like top shelf I did with the brick. I think it looks really good and it adds a little bit more dimension to it, which is really fun. But it's looking good. Now I just have to add all this stuff and actually do the decorating, which is the fun part, so. And then I can show you the finished studio. We're so close, but it's looking so good, so I'm happy. figure I kind of want these like little sketches on the wall behind here. This is how all my paintings start, which is embarrassing to show, but I think it's a good thing to display. And it's kind of inspiring in so many ways because there's so many I haven't done yet. And it helps me build ideas. So we're gonna hang them. Cute. This is the one I'm working on now. Which, it definitely looks different from the sketch. Like it's a little bit less zoomed in, but I'm really happy with how it's going. This is the rough sketch for where moths and rust destroy, which is now at Ashdale Gallery in Vancouver. But anyways, this is, again, where you can see the planning and how it kind of evolves as I'm painting. Like it looks similar to this in ways, but I did a lot of work in the actual process and building and kind of playing with things. It has a life of its own, which I really appreciate. Here's one that stayed pretty much the same. This is Lion's Tooth. There we are. Those are all the ones that are wall-worthy. So we're just gonna have to add to it. I always have ideas, so it will rotate through. Some of them will come off, some of them will stay up, but I think it's a great kind of addition to that wall. It really makes it taller too, which is what I wanted. But now we can start decorating the actual shelf part, which is the most exciting part. It really just like wraps up the space, so it's gonna look so good. I actually got this vase from a curb. One of my neighbors was throwing it out and it just was so pretty and it worked so well in here. So we're gonna put it here. It was on my dining room table, but it just needs to be here instead. I got this incense holder actually, just off Amazon, but it's cute, it's pretty. I already burnt one in here and it smells really good, but I think it's a nice addition here. Cute. People always give me these little trinkets and I never have anywhere to put them, but now I do. Now we can do the bottom ones. This shelf, we're gonna add more books to it eventually, but I want to be very intentional about it. So that's gonna be work in progress. Probably the bottom as well, just a few more books. But this is just more like utilities stuff I access a lot. But it's really pretty, I'm really happy. Just changes the whole vibe.